Your team just caused production outage and the leaders now want a postmortem in 30 minutes. Here is how strong engineering leadership handles the situation. Depending on the company you're with, this meeting may be called a postmortem, an incident review, an RC meeting, short for root cause analysis, or sometimes even called an incident retrospective. Whatever the name is, the goal is the same. The expectation is that you explain what happened, take ownership, and leave the room with a clear plan forward. Now, let's say your deployment just took down the payment services during peak traffic hours. Slack was exploding, leaders have joined the calls, and everyone knows that the issue came from your specific team. This is where most people make one or two mistakes. The first is either they become excessively defensive and start explaining away the issue, or they over apologize without giving any real clarity. And neither of these approaches helps. What actually builds trust in these meetings is structure and clarity. There are three things that matter the most, and I would place a lot of emphasis on ownership. A strong response sounds like this. The issue was caused by a configuration change in our service that did not account for upstream timeout limits. We also identified gaps in our integration test coverage. Now notice that these are direct. There's no rambling, there is no vague language, there is no attempt to blame another team. You acknowledge the issue clearly and you take the conversation forward. Now the second one. The second is timeline. You want to walk through the room, you want to walk into the room exactly sharing what had happened. And this is where timelines help. Let's say you want to share that the deployment started at 2:47 and the monitoring detected a latency spike at 2:52. Our on-call was paged at 2:54 and the root cause was identified at 2:58, and the entire rollback was completed by 3:15. Now, see what I'm doing here? Specific timestamps, metrics, because data matters. Those timelines matters. And the third one is remediation. A strong remediation update sounds like this. We already have 3 follow-up actions in progress. 1, adding configuration validation checks in CI, expanding our integration coverage around timeout boundaries, and the third, updating the rollback runbook to reduce recovery time. The important phrase there is we are already in progress, not something that we should do, we will look into it, things like that, which are very vague. You want to walk into the room to set the ownership and turn that into action that's already taken or action that is in flight. This is what strong incident leadership looks like. It is not about pretending the outage did not happen. It's not about showing